Hello everyone, my name is Shashwath Agarwal. I have secured an All India rank of 121 in UPSC Civil Services 2023. In this video, I want to basically talk about some strategies of mine with respect to the UPSC Civil Services examination. As we know, the UPSC Civil Services examination has three stages, that is the preliminary stage, the mains stage and the interview stage. Before starting for the preliminary stage preparation, my suggestion to the aspirants is that they should have a very solid base knowledge of all the subjects. By this, I mean that they should have a basic understanding of all the core subjects of UPSC Civil Services syllabus. So for polity, they should have an in-depth understanding of Lakshmikant. For modern history, they can have an in-depth understanding of spectrum. For ancient and medieval history, they can have old CRTs as their basic books, and so on and so forth. Once their basic knowledge of the overall syllabus is complete, then prior to 3 months of the preliminary examination, they can undertake a specialized preparation for the prelims examination per se. As what do I mean by the specialized preparation for prelims? With respect to the prelims, specialized preparation means that you have to have an innate focus on the prelims previous year questions. You should focus on the trends that have been there in past 2 to 3 years. You should notice the ways in which logical guessworks can be made. You should also revise the content again and again so that you can make interlinkages in the examination. Additionally, you have to solve a lot of mock papers. I personally used to solve 20 mock papers before the prelims and analyze them succinctly. Once the prelims examination is clear, prior to the mains examination, on the base knowledge and the base notes that you have prepared, you have to enrich your content for the mains examination. For this, I used N.K. Yadav sir's QEP program, where I got keywords and examples, facts, data, Supreme Court judgments, and other content with respect to the mains syllabus. That was very handy for me. Apart from this, I also solved the test series at Forum IAS, the MGP test series, which I made sure that I analyzed a lot after writing the same. And thirdly, I also made sure that I revised the mains syllabus again and again. So I would prepare the mains examination in frameworks. By frameworks, I mean that on every topic, I would divide the topic on different acronyms. So let's say in IR, I had a framework which I had uniquely designed called as SSPDM, which I name as a strategic, security, political, developmental, maritime. And I would fit all the IR topics in this framework. So recalling the concept became much easier for me in IR. Apart from that, your optional has to be very well prepared in between prelims and mains. Once mains examination is done through and you get an interview call, then you have to focus on the interview in and out. For the interview, you have to firstly prepare a questionnaire of the DAP, that is the detailed application form at your television. You should secondly prepare your optional very thoroughly, as the board tends to ask a lot of questions from your optionals. Thirdly, you also have to have a hold over the current events that are happening before the interview. Optional this year was political science and international relations. With respect to political science and international relations, candidates make certain key mistakes. One of the mistakes that I personally observed, and in fact I also did in my last attempt, was to leave certain portions of PSIR syllabus which are otherwise very vital. For instance, the comparative politics part in paper 2A, the IR theories part, the portions of international organizations are indeed left by the aspirants. Alongside with that, the portions in paper 1B, the economic development part, the pressure groups, the social movements, these are also missed out by the aspirants. I think to cover political science and international relations, one need to look at the syllabus with a very holistic viewpoint. And the approach which they can follow is that for each of the words and keywords mentioned in the syllabus, they should have a detailed content prepared with them. For some topics, detailed content is already available in the market. But for those in which they are not available, the candidates can have a very simple approach to follow through. They can look at past 10 years question papers to understand what questions have come from these topics, let's say social movements. In last 10 years, whatever questions have come in social movement, they can prepare a framework of that. Let's say what are social movements, what are types of social movements, difference between new and old social movements. And they can research about these content from IGNOU material or from the internet or from any other relevant sources, and they can prepare notes of it. In this way, they can ensure that if any questions come from these areas in the compulsory part, that is part 1, that is in paper 1A, the first question and the fifth question, then they'll be able to solve that, the compulsory part, in the compulsory part as well. I think this is very important for the preparation of political science. Additionally, my suggestion for PSIR aspirants is that they should write very specialized answers in PSIR. They should not write GS-like answers. They should mention scholars and philosophers. But apart from that, they should also address the demand of the question. If they do this, I hope that they'll be able to complete the PSIR syllabus very well. and they'll be able to take good marks. For PSIR, my sources used to be that in paper 1A, I would undertake the complete notes of Shubhra Ranjan ma'am, and that would be my go-to source. I would supplement that partially with my own college notes that I had prepared back in Delhi University. For paper 1B, I would use Shubhra Ranjan ma'am's notes alongside with Lakshmikant. And I would also use topper's notes known as Dhruv Shivhare sir. He was an All India rank 357, if I recall correctly, last year.